Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shadows of New York. I don't know. Go for it.
Thank you for cutting me off, Jay.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, just do it, man. It's okay.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, just go for it. Okay, I'm done.
Well, I said the line. Go.
Okay. Thank you so much. I am eager to see the outfit you came up with. And how are you, Julia? Have you seen any lights at the end of the tunnel? They haven't even invited me to the party tomorrow. Sorry to hear that. I trust you're pestering the prince and your superiors to improve your standing. It's a process.
Makes me wonder, do vampires have a union?
Probably not. I imagine this is the union. Oh, Julia. You won't achieve anything if you don't keep reaching for it. Kadir, weren't you supposed to teach her the ropes?
I'm trying to, Primogen. But with this child, it's always a process.
Child! I can only wish you good luck, then. Good night, Julia. Good night, Kadir. Good night.
Have a safe trip.
The yard hole has to be almost empty by now. You like her, don't you?
Stop with your class clown act, whelp. It only serves to rival deep insecurities.
Wow, that's harsh.
It's factual. Were I as harsh as you claim?
She did tell us both to call her Samira, but you're still keeping your distance with that Primogen shit.
Watch your profanity. And don't project your fantasies onto me. I won't give you a lesson about professional boundaries, but I suspect you will eventually learn it will be extremely unpleasant.
I'm sorry, you're hot! Oh my god.
What the hell?
Do you want to do his voice or should I?
I can do his voice, but he looks familiar.
He looks like a TV announcer.
Yeah, he does.
Alright, go for it.
Yeah, am I interrupting anything, good folks? There's something, good folks.
Even though I'm constantly pestering him, Kadir's composure is unshaken. His response comes swift and unfazed.
Not at all, Mr. Vanderwyn. Heading back to your office? You know me, my dear sheriff. Where else would I go?
Now that's curious. Even though Carter Vanderweyden is a Primogen as well, Malkavian to be precise, I don't hear Kadir address him as such.
I hope to see you tomorrow night. Oh, I will absolutely show up, provided I can. But just in case, I already apologize for not making it to the prince. Simply drowning in work these days.
Gary Busey! He looks like a young Gary Busey!
Oh, yeah!
That's what it is! Fuck! The rhythms, tempo, and intonation patterns of a voice are so similar. Oh, half of it sounds like JFK, the other half exactly like Barack Obama. Just like his appearance, it all feels so fake. Oh god, what would that even be like? Well, you know, half of it is, half of it's work. And, no, I can't even.
Half of it's work, and, they both had those pauses where they were just
I guess, yeah. Oh, that's weird. He's old money, of course. Comes from a long line of Dutch merchants who originally settled in the New York region. Runs a wildly successful law office. Rubs elbows with the elites of both kindred and the kind varieties alike. He seems perfect in every way, and that's why he's so unnerving. He's a child of Malkov and must be blighted with some affliction. But whatever it is, he doesn't let it show. Hard not to wonder what he's hiding.
These celebrations are planned to last all week. Sure you will find the time. I'm thinking, like, with what she said, I'm thinking, how should I do this?
I pray I will, my good man. I pray I will. In case you need to reach me, you know where to find me. Have a good one. I can't
Yeah.
even. That's the closest I can
I
get.
mean, that's
Ugh. He
that
doesn't even
is
register. Sorry, go ahead.
that is like a difficult
Eh.
voice to nail with
Yeah,
that description.
that's so weird.
A cross between JFK and Barack Obama.
He doesn't even register my presence before leaving. Sometimes I think they're all still hoping I will simply go away. As Carter drives away in his limousine, of course he has a limousine, Kadir shakes his head.
You wanted to hear about which member of New York City's Camarilla I dislike the most?
Ooh, dish those deets, boy! Yes? He shoots me a knowing glance and smirks.
Too bad. They're all my dear colleagues, and I deeply respect every single one of them.
Oh, you fucking tease. Sure you do. Wouldn't want to blurt out something that could lock you out of Mr. Vander Weyden's legal services, would you, ass kisser?
I do expect to find myself in need of a good defense attorney when my broke, incompetent, and foul-mouthed assistant finally pushes me over the edge.
Okay, so we're the deputy of New York. Okay, that's interesting. I thought we were just like an investigator or something. Rude. Do you still need me here? I still need to swing by St. Patrick's tonight.
Don't worry, we're almost done. The prince is coming out.
The captain is the last person to leave the ship, huh? And there she is. Helene Poundhard, the big kahuna, as someone I once knew would call her, the de facto ruler of New York City, and a self-professed patron of the arts.
God damn, she still looks really cool.
What voice did I even give her?
I don't remember.
Kadir, a penny for your thoughts. Fuck it, I'm going with this.
But you should be pleased to hear that the High Regent is resigned to her fate, my prince. Mr. Van der Weyen is decidedly not. I suspect he will be too busy to join the festivities all the week through.
Excellent. She turns to me. Miss Sawinski, weren't you supposed to accompany our good sheriff in his duties tonight?
There was an unexpected change of plans. Catherine Vies is back in the city.
Oh my god, listen to this fucking piano. Oh, that's good. Like, it crept up on me, but I was just like, oh, wow. Oh, that's good. Catherine is here. Now that's a welcome surprise. But what does it have to do with you, Miss Sawinski?
She wanted to amuse herself. Kadir knows all the details.
Let's be
Like,
polite.
oh yeah, talk to her.
She said she didn't want to trouble you with all the paperwork regarding her arrival, Prince Panhard.
Just talk to my boss about it. Just point to Kadir.
It's all been taken care of. Kadir has already been informed of everything. That's certainly a nice gesture, but wait a minute now. Where exactly did you meet her?
In a fast food restaurant, my prince.
I see. Helene rubs her eyes. Catherine and her love for proletarian amusement. Ah, yes, spewing out words like proletariat. Joy. I suppose it'll be a source of amusing anecdotes this week.
If we want to avoid these situations in the future, it might be a good time to discuss offering Miss Sawinski an office of her own.
We'll get to it, eventually. There are more pressing matters at hand. The festivities start tomorrow, and there's still so much to be done. Will you make sure the art hole is secure before leaving?
Certainly, my prince. Have a good night.
Good night, Kadir. Good night, Miss Sawinski. We'll talk about your work soon, don't worry. Of course. Good night, Prince Panhard. The chauffeur escorts her to a limo. Everyone's got fucking limos! There's an awkward silence between me and Kadir until a car disappears around the corner. More pressing matters, huh? A penny for your thoughts, Sheriff?
I'm certain an image of a keeper of the Elysium stuck in a fast food restaurant will linger in Prince Panhard's mind. You're far closer to your goal than you were a few minutes ago.
Oh boy! Climbing up that ladder, not because anybody likes me, but because forcing people to deal with me is a fucking embarrassment. Hooray!
No, because like having one of the higher ups go to a fast food place
Yeah.
does not look good.
Exactly. That's fucking hilarious. I love it. I'm pretty sure I've heard you say something to that effect a few times now.
And I stand by my words. Rome wasn't built in a day, Julia.
Yeah, you were there for fucking Rome, weren't you, you old ass motherfucker?
They called me Brutus back in the day.
As a Camarilla loyalist, don't you think it sucks that the Ivory Tower is so hell-bent on showing disrespect to my clan that they're actually willing to make fools of themselves in the process?
We've all had to endure our own hazing rituals, but yes, the current situation is not ideal.
High school never ends. Whoa! Whatever. You need a hand closing up the Elysium?
I'll manage. It's getting late. Better run. Some shadow in Chicago is probably impatient to get a copy of the reports you've given me. You've pleased one master. Now it's time to please the other.
Master, huh? You want me to call you Daddy? Yeah, there's the thing about working for two masters. Neither of them really thinks of you as their own. Not knowing how to reply, Kadir shrugs. I wave him goodbye and head for the subway. When I reach St. Patrick's Cathedral, I'm greeted by a voice that grates on me like teeth on tinfoil. Also, that is an evil-looking church. That looks like a church dedicated to, like, look at it! It's all gothic and it's got all the purple lights and shit. It looks like a place where, I don't know, a demon lives.
Benoit!
Oh, it's this fucker again.
I believe you gave Benoit, like,
some kind of
Boston accent.
Ah, God. Do you want to be Benoit this time, or should I keep being Benoit?
Not sure how well I can do Boston.
Alright. Well, well, well. The prodigal daughter returns. Oh my God, no. This is the one thing I didn't want to happen. Julia, please. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord, thy God, in vain. Uh-huh. Where's Father Leonard? His clergy duties keep him from getting here on time. He sent me to apologize in his name and keep you company for a few minutes. That's the second thing he ought to apologize for. He just wants his he just wants his flock to live in unity.
Oh, I started smoking Benoit.
Fuck! I am more than willing to oblige him. Why won't you? For the last time, I am not a part of his flock. We have a purely professional arrangement. I know you see it that way. The Knight Clan's tendency to stick close to the Catholic Church is their greatest virtue. Some say virtu, you know, if they got some class. But they still consider this relationship purely instrumental, which is why we need kindred like you to bring up the spiritual change to your clan, to make them understand God's precious gifts. God's gift? You mean the curse of the vampire? Yeah, okay. The closer they get to the light, the greater their shadows would become. Again with this insufferable sermonizing. Benoit Seagal here, Steven Seagal, fuck yeah, is a local nut job and an ex-artist, a degenerate who has some sort of complete mental breakdown in the 90s. To recover, he took to religion for my throat.
God damn.
Where's degenerate? I wanted to see what that one was. What? The dictionary is not doing its part, man.
Go to all?
Oh. No. No.
It should be under new.
Yeah, it's not there. Boo. Whatever.
Unless it means Clan Toreador.
At first, oh, there we go. Nope, never mind.
Nodism.
At first, he proclaimed his readiness to devote the rest of his unlife to studying Nodism. After a few years, though, he changed his mind and joined the Catholic Church instead.
There
The
we
religious
go.
beliefs and studies pertaining to the origins of kindred and the myth of Cain, the alleged OG vampire. Damn it. Seriously? Oh, that's so disappointing. I want to read these things, but they won't. The what?
A degenerate isn't on there?
Yeah, and neither is Warlock. I wanted to read those. As luck would have it, his neophyte's zeal found a major target in me. When I first met him, I was stupid enough to tell him I was raised Catholic and still identified as such. Somewhat. He immediately pictured me as some sort of force for change within the Camarilla, and set out to put me back on the righteous path. Now he won't stop preaching to me, apparently until I become a nun. Remember, the darkest place is directly beneath the candle. You turncoats have this unfortunate predisposition to find salvation right within your grasp, and then you lose your way in the shadows. Christ, once he starts, he just won't stop. I guess it's time to bring out the big guns. By the way, I was meaning to ask, got any news about Sophie Langley? A painful grimace crosses his face, but doesn't linger. Oh, wait, that's right! I don't think he did kill Prince Panhard. He kept her alive so that he could, like, keep... No, wait, no, he did kill the prince, and then he killed the head of the other side. Wait, kind of rude to change the subject, you know. Rude? I'm just looking for a topic both sides in this conversation would care about. You know, like any guide on etiquette says you should. Salvation is a topic close to anyone's heart. No, it's not. Whether they admit it or not. No, it's not. And it's pretty bold of you to assume I still care about Langley. I do not assume. I'm certain you do. The second she retires from the public eye, you stop acting like Jesus era Kanye and start acting like Jesus is King era Kanye. Coincidence? I never had a Jesus era. Do people really call it that? Here's how it's going to work. Tell me what you know. I'll tell you what they say. And keep in mind, I didn't know she was your sire until a few nights ago. Hell, I haven't even met her. He winces a bit at me saying hell, but lets it go. Oh my god. Sure, I figure you would have prodded that wound long ago if you knew. But what do you care anyway? Better to let you drone on about your tormented past than let you carry on about your good missionary shtick. Professional curiosity. Once a journalist, always a journalist. He scratches his head, then exhales in a sad mockery of a chuckle. Fine then. I'll do my best to make it short. Just like you said, Sophie Langley, every New York kindred's beloved socialite, was my sire. We first met sometime after World War II. I left France right before the Nazis went with the Maginot Line. I struggled to keep my siblings alive with my art. I watched my brother die during the flu epidemic of '43. I was close to losing my mind. That's when she showed up. She said the sheer torment in my works caught her eye. She became my patron, allowed my talents to flourish, and supported me financially. Eventually, she embraced me. As a well-off kindred, my artistic interests started to naturally deviate from what they used to be back when I was poor mortal upstart. I began to see the world the way her social circle does. And that she couldn't forgive. Instead of being a fun novelty, I became just another part of the malaise surrounding her. She grew distant and then stopped seeing me altogether. I've had my share of meltdowns because of this. Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck, why am I drifting to Australian? Hold on. I had my share of meltdowns because of it. Oh my god. I won't deny that. Fuck me! What is happening? Why am I... Okay, hold on.
I don't know.
I locked myself out of many career opportunities. Fuck him! You read. I can't do it. I keep going to Australian for some reason.
Yeah, locked myself out of many career opportunities. But it was an important lesson. Yeah. Don't trust your elders. Vampirism affects them psychologically as well. If they take an interest in you, they won't stop until they suck your soul dry. And discard you like a broken toy.
Park the car in the yard. Boston. Pizza
Boston.
boy. No, Boston. Fuck. For the first time since I've known him, Seagal registers to me as something other than a Bible-thumping nuisance. Is it compassion I feel? Do I find him relatable? How dreadful. It's possible he's strategically trying to elicit sympathy. Maybe he heard about my dramatic exit from Lodestar. Or maybe he's just alluding to the way my sire left me here to fend for myself. Okay. It's only God who will ever leave you astray. Thing is, why find your act so frustrating, Julia? You're so close to getting it, but you choose sin instead. Fuck, I've lost it. I've completely lost it. Ugh. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.
Adios. My Boston accent's not too good.